Good afternoon from Kirksville, Missouri. This is Randy Curvin, and this is Rant and Randy's Rant for 9/17, September 17th, 2019. Oh, today is not more like, look what this fucking moron has done today. It is more like, look at the shit show going on in the Judicial Committee's hearing today with Lewandowski dodging questions, dodging, bobbing, weaving, whatever he has to do not to answer Democrats. Now, he doesn't mind bragging on the president when he's talking to a Republican. That, you know, this is the greatest president and all this bullshit. The Republicans, like Jim Jordan, said that the Mueller report was a waste of money. Yeah, in his opinion. And so far, almost and completely, just about, I'll just put it so far, almost all Republicans blame Obama and the Democrats for the whole thing. Why didn't Obama do something about it when he found out about it? Let's just imagine that scenario. If it's a shit show now, it would have been even worse if it had anything to do with Obama letting folks know what was going on at the time. It's unbelievable. Hello, Bonnie. Glad to see you out there. Another thing, and I don't blame some folks for tuning out. Even CNN right now is tending to cover Kavanaugh right now. And I don't know what to think about that. I'll just go back to what I was dealing with. I didn't even bring out my other notes of what I learned last night. I'm going to do that on Facebook tomorrow. Let's go back to the way things were happening in 2015. Who was it that was in love with WikiLeaks? Who was it that said it was a treasure trove of information? Now he denies that he never thought much about it. But again, we're dealing with an asshole that tends to think people cannot watch videotape. And if they do, he's already told them, don't pay any attention to that bullshit. Yep, Donnie the dickhead, the dictator. And as I was putting it in my notes, Trump's henchmen of Congress were the only ones Lewandowski would answer. He would not. Although he started slipping up, he made himself inconsistent because on a few Democratic answers, he perhaps answered more than he should have. He's a smart ass too. He thinks he's smarter than anybody else, just because he was a cop. But he didn't realize it would be illegal to even think about delivering a note from Donald Trump through a private citizen to Jeff Sessions, the Attorney General of the United States. He didn't think that was illegal. These people amaze me. How stupid they can play it, and then the Republicans go, yep, you're right. Let's see what else I got. And when Lewandowski finds himself in a jam, he pulls out the sheet and goes, he quotes White House counsel letter that he's got. Those are privileged conversations when he's talking to the president of the United States. He's a private citizen, not a part of the administration regime. Excuse me for calling it an administration, because it surely isn't. I didn't plan on being out here a long time today. I just wanted to get out here, and I knew this would be a shit show. And one of my friends said that I was wrong to want popcorn in the first place, because I'd probably be throwing it up. If not throwing it up, I'd be gagging by now. I agree, Bonnie. Yeah, he may be smarter than any one of them, but not smarter than all of them. Let's see where I'm at. And what I couldn't get over, and this happened, I don't recall the Republican's name, but he said, "Don't you imagine Putin is laughing at the Democrats for being useful idiots during the term of Donald Trump's regime?" No, but Nadler let him get away with that. He shouldn't have let him get away with calling. See, that again was projected back on the Democrats that Donnie is a useful idiot for Vladimir Putin. That's the way that story goes. Oh, let's see. Really, you shit for brains minority playing to an audience of one. That exactly describes each one of them in the Republican side of the House. They were playing to an audience of one. You remember the last time one of the hearings, he tapped one of them to become part of the administration, Secretary of Labor. When he lost his con man that was in the job, Acosta. So now they're all playing up to him again because they might get tapped to have a job in the White House cabinet. My gosh, you got to have that. And the way I look at that, probably hoping to be tapped for a position in his sinking ship. He's going down. And he's trying to drag all the people. Oh, it tickled my ass the other day when he was saying so many people want to take the position in the White House. Yeah, in your mind, they want to take the position because you're having trouble finding anybody. Anytime something comes open, is your fault. This whole thing is your fault for your behavior when you became president of the United States. I got gnats out here, folks. Got 3 people watching, and Bonnie's talking to me. I like that. I can't always. I will give a little report on my YouTube channel and show my shirt. Everybody likes my shirt. I can only be nice to one person today, and today's not your day. And that's the way I have to handle it here in Cartersville. I cannot believe the stupidity and defending the defenseless. I mean, you can't defend a moron like that in office, but they think he's the best thing. I know what it is. They think money is going to trickle down to them, you know. It's going to come trickling down, and they're going to get their share of the money just as soon as Donald gets his ass back in there. And they're going to have great health care, which is no health care at all. Oh, and I promised I wouldn't get into that because I don't have all my notes on all of the bullshit that's going on. But his situation, I will hit on a little bit on something. His situation with Iran, he caused it to start with. He dropped out of the the Iran nuclear deal, which caused the whole problem. And if he doesn't handle this carefully, Iran, through their proxy armies, will set the whole Middle East on fire, and the whole time laughing at Trump because he's a joke and the whole damn world knows it. How in the hell does the man think he's going to take us to war, and our allies don't like us? They don't like him. And he thinks we're big enough that we can fight a war all on our own. We're still in 2 other countries. With Taliban has now killed more people to show him that, he was doing the right thing. Why didn't you have him come to Camp David? I mean, they're merciless killers. I also will comment on, before letting you go, the Saudi situation with the bombings. Number one, I don't believe anything that our intelligence through Donald Trump says, because he blocked so many things, like when he was blocking the FBI from a thorough investigation on Kavanaugh when he was appointed and confirmed. He doesn't want that. So I can't believe any intel that is now coming in under him, because half the time it's not from them, it's from his mouth. Let's see what else. And I will admit I'm a little bit tired. Stayed up till about 1 o'clock in the morning watching my programs, and then Grace gets me up at 6:30 to have breakfast. So I'm not well rested. I apologize for that. Will tell you the progress on the site every time I come out here and do YouTube. I gain at least 1 subscriber. Let's keep it up, folks. I got 5 of you out there. Here, there's Linda Douglas. Hey, Linda, how you doing? And of course, all of you seem to be good about. You can share this shit right here. You can also subscribe right here while you're watching it on here. I have several people that usually come out here, and if they catch me live, they're going ahead and sharing it to their group, and I really appreciate that. That helps me out a lot. YouTube is a slower sell. People don't tend to watch it as much. It's not as popular as my Facebook rants, but I hope that it will get that way, because this is a far bigger stage than Facebook. So, I look at it that way. Hello, Wayne Snyder. How you doing? All right. I said I wasn't going to be out here long, and everybody shows up. Okay. Let's see what else I can go into. No, it really pisses me off. The tweet from him about locked and loaded. What is he trying to do? Push us into a war? That is the stupidest thing you can say, and then backs it up with he's got to wait and see what the kingdom wants to do before we can proceed. I thought we were a mighty nation. We're waiting for the crown prince slice and dice to tell us what to do in the situation? I don't think so. That doesn't make a hell of a lot of sense. Oh, it's Velda. All right. Yeah, he is crazy, Linda. Yeah, I thought this would be better to talk about the hearing going on. Unfortunately, I don't think they're getting in. Lewandowski was mentioned in the Mueller report 120 times. So even though he is not an employee, he sure was had his ass over there a lot during the regime's time in the White House. So that makes me wonder in itself. Uh, Democrats, though, I feel like they've got to get deeper than what they're doing. They keep repeating that he was going to carry that note to uh, Jeff Sessions. We chickened out, and they've already told him that. But every one of them keeps going back to that one same point. You can bring out more than that. There's more in that Mueller report than that. And it was pointed out, too, by a Democrat that according to the rules, one of the first people, Republicans, he talked to, he went beyond the four corners of the report to answer his question. And of course, that doesn't mean the man's going to budge. And I'll also say what they were doing, the Republicans acting like it's a fake impeachment, that nothing is getting done under the Democrats in the House. Excuse me? What's all the damn bills that Mitch, the bitch, Moscow Mitch is sitting on in the damn Senate? They don't mention that. They leave that out. That things are being done. It's just Moscow Mitch, Massacre Mitch, is sitting on everything that comes in there. He won't do anything. Why? Because, oh, the president hadn't agreed to anything. We're not going to send him anything he's going to veto. That's not the way the Democratic government works in this country. For Pete's sake. Damn. All right, I will let you go. I got rant at you a few minutes. I look forward to my rant tomorrow, because I've already got something like 3 pages of that, at least with this. This is page 3 and page 4, so I got 2 other pages that I can add to what I get tonight and what I'm going to do on Facebook tomorrow. And I won't have to go much into this. We'll see how this all comes out. But again, as long as he will not let people talk, even though they were never employed during the regime, they can't talk. His conversations are privileged. And again, if he was an innocent man, why is he covering up and not wanting anything said about what he said that's even in the Mueller report? All right. Yeah, they bullshitting them with bull. Yeah, he sent him in there with the full bull, that's for sure. And bull is just sitting there shitting everywhere. All right, I will let you go for now. Have a good evening. We've got kind of a humid day here, very few clouds, but it's somewhat warmer today than it has been. It was starting to feel like fall, and now it's feeling like summer again. All right, I will let you go. Peace. Resist, persist, and insist we get to the bottom of what's going on with this fascist regime. And it is a totally fascist regime when the people at the top make all the money, including their president. Not mine, their president. And here's how I am treating people today. I showed it earlier. I show it again because I have no respect for a township in a little damn rural ass town that think he's the greatest thing that ever came along. But you know, I don't know. I hope I don't make any of my friends here in Kirksville, but they're not the brightest pennies in the pack. All right, have a good one, and I will see you tomorrow on Facebook. I may come to the meeting tonight for a few minutes, but the Phillies are playing the Braves at home, so that's going to take up a lot of my time right there. All right, have a good one. Have yourself a good evening, and share this shit, America. We need to get it out everywhere we can. Thank you for watching and sharing this shit. Bye.